equivalent to I Have a Dream. And these 44 years ago, when I was 14, I started doing this poem by myself. Well, these kids heard the poem and they wanted to do it. So, without further ado, I'm going to give you Jane. The name of the poem is I Am Joaquin. It was by Rodolfo Jorge Gonzalez.
By manipulation and destroyed by modern society. My fathers have lost the economic battle and won the struggle of cultural survival. And now, choose between the paradox of victory of the spirit despite physical hunger or to exist in the grasp of American social neurosis, sterilization of the soul, and a full stomach. Yes, I have come a long way to nowhere, utterly dragged by the monstrous and industrial giant called progress and gross success.
I shed tears of sorrow, I sowed seeds of hate. I withdraw to the safety within the circle of life, my own people. I am Guatemala, proud and noble, leader of men, king of an empire civilized. Beyond the Jews of the Coachapin Cortez, who also has the blood, the image of myself. I am the Maya prince. I am the Nazacoyo, great leader of the Chichimacas. I am the sword and flames of Cortez, the despot, and I am the eagle and serpent of the Aztec civilization. I own the land as far as the eye could see under the crown of Spain. And I told on my earth and gave my Indian sweat and blood. For the Spanish master who would retire me over man and beast and all that he could tremble. But the ground was mine.
I was both tyrant and slave, as the Christian church took its place in God's name and take lead by virgin strain and trusting faith. The priest both good and bad trust, but gave a lasting truth that the Spaniard Indian must be sold for all God's children. And from these words grew many who prayed and fought for their own worth as human beings for that golden moment of freedom. I was part in blood and spirit of that courageous village priest, his godmother, who in the year 1810 rang the bell of independence and gave out the lasting cry, El Grito.
Hold this. Make sure you get it.
Que moren los cachipines y que viva la Virgen de Guadalupe. I said to him, who was me, I excommunicated him my blood. I drove him from the pulpit to lead a bloody revolution for him and me. I killed him. His head, which is mine of all those who came, come this way, I placed on the fortress wall to wait for independence. I died with him. I lived with him. I lived to see our country free. Free from Spanish rule in 1821. Mexico was free. The crown was gone, but all its parasites remained and ruled and taught. With gun and flame and mystic power, I worked, I sweated, I bled, I prayed, and waited silently for life to begin again. I thought I died for Don Benito Juarez, guardian of the Constitution. I was he on dusty roads on barren land as he protected his archives as Moses did his sacraments. He held his Mexico in his hand on the most desolate and remote ground which was his country, and his giant will that floated gave not one palm's breadth of his country land to kings or fortunes or presidents or foreign powers.
Maybe stand up. My butt. Fall asleep.
I am Joaquin. I rode with the Pancho-Villa, crewed a warm tornado at full strength. Nourished and inspired by the passion and the five of all earthly people. I am Lilia Zapata. This land, this earth is ours. The villages, the mountains, the streams belong to Zapatistas. Our life or yours is the only trade for soft brown earthly maize. All of which is our reward, a creed that forms a constitution for all who dare live free. This land is ours. Father, I give it back to you.
I ride with revolutionists against myself. I am the ruralist, coarse and brutal. I am the mountain Indian, superior over all. The thundering hoof beats are my horses, and chattering machine guns are death to all of me. Yaqui, Tara Himara, Chamal, Mestizo, Asanyo.
I am the deposits,
Can I do that next year?
and the apostle of democracy, Francisco Nero. I am the black-shawled, faithful woman who died with me or lived. Depending on the time and place, I am faithful and humble Juan Diego, the Virgin of Guadalupe, but I'm seen as the goddess too.
I rode the mountains of San Joaquin. I rode east and north as far as the Rocky Mountains, and all men feared the guns of Joaquin Murrieta. I killed those men who dared to steal mine, who raped and killed my love, my wife. Then I killed to stay alive. I was El Fuego Baca, living my 9 lives fully. I was the Espinosa brothers in the Valle de San Luis. All were added to the number of heads that, in the name of civilization, were placed on the wall of independence, heads of brave men who died for the cause or principle, good or bad.
Hidalgo, Zapata, Morita, and Espinosa are but a few. They dare to face the foes of tyranny and men who rule by deceptions and hypocrisies. I stand looking back and now see the present, and I'm still a campesino. I am the fat political coyote. I am the singing coffee. In the country has wiped out all my history, stepped up my bride in a country that has placed a different way of identity upon my age-old burning back. And priority is a new law the Indians had endured and still emerged when the mestizos must yet overcome. The Capuchin is ignored. I look at myself and see my part of me, rejecting my father, my mother, and dissolve in molten thoughts. To disappear in shame. I sometimes let my brother out and reclaim him as my own when society can make it talk as leadership in society only.
I am Joaquin, who lives in many ways. The altars of Moctezuma. I stained a bloody red my bag of Indian slavery, or stripped crimson from the whips of masters, who would lose their blood so pure when revolution made them pay. Standing against the walls of retribution, blood has both me on every battlefield between Campesino and Hacendado. Slave and master in revolution, I jumped from the tower of Chapultepec into the sea of fame. My country's flags, my burial shroud, with Los Niños, whose pride and courage could not surrender with the dignity their country's flags to strangers in their land.
Now I bleed as a smelly, self-proclaimed rebel tyrant. I bleed as the vicious blood of hunger. Cut my face and eyes, and then fight my way from stinking barrios to the glamour of the ring and lights of fame or mutilated sorrow. My blood runs pure on the ice-caked hills of the Alaskan Isles. on the corpse-strewn beach of Normandy, the foreign land of Korea, and now Vietnam. Here I stand before the court of justice, guilty for all the glory of my rasa, to be sentenced to despair. Here I stand, poor in money, arrogant with pride, bold with machismo, rich in courage, and wealthy in spirit and faith. My knees are caked with mud, my hands calloused from the hoe. I have made the Anglo rich, yet equally is but a word.
The tragedy of Hidalgo has been broken, and it is but another treacherous promise. My land is lost and stolen. My culture has been raped. I lengthened the line at welfare door and filled the jails with crime. These, then, are rewards. The society has for sons of chefs and kings and bloody revolutions, who gave its forging people all their skills and ingenuity. They paved the way with brains and blood for those hordes of gold-starred strangers who changed our language and plagiarized our deeds as feats of valor of their own. They frowned upon our way of life and took what they could see, use. Our art, our literature, our music, they ignored, so they left the real things of value and grabbed at their own destruction. By their greed and avarice, they overlooked the cleansing fountain of nature and brotherhood, which is Joaquin.
The art of my great señores, Siqueiros, Orozco is but another act of revolution for the salvation of mankind. Mariachi music, the heart and soul of the people on the earth, the life of the child, and the happiness of love. The chorus tell the tales of life and death, tradition, legend, golden days, of joy, of passion, and flow of the people who I am.
I am the eyes of the woman, sheltered beneath her black shawl, her shawl of black. Deep and sorrowful eyes that bear the pain of sons long buried or dying, dead on the battlefield or barbed wire of the social strife.
Her rosary she prays and fingered endlessly, like a family working down a row of beats, turning around and work. There is no end in her eyes in the mirror of all the words, and all the love for me and her, and she is mine. Her face is together in sorrow, anger, joy, faith, and wishful thoughts.
I shed the tears of anguish as I see my children disappear behind the shroud of mediocrity, never to look back to remember me. I am Joaquin. I must fight and win the struggle for my sons, and they must know for me who I am.
Part of the blood that runs deep in me could be vanished by the Moors. I defeated them after 100 years, and I have endured. Part of my blood that is mine has labored easily for 400 years. Under the heel of lustful Europeans, I'm still here.
I have endured. In the rugged mountains of our country, I have survived the torment of slavery of the hills. I have existed in the barrels of the city and the suburbs of big country, in the mines of the social slavery, in the prisons of detention, in the milk